On the base of these cliffs at Pointe-du-Hoc, using rope ladders and under intense fire, the D Company of the 2nd Ranger Battalion made a frontal assault against German guns thought to be located on these cliffs. The German observation bunker had a superb vantage point overlooking the beaches of Omaha and Utah, so it was a prime target for the Allies. When they finally scaled the cliffs, the guns they had come to destroy turned out to be telegraph poles in disguise. The real guns were later found half a mile inland and were destroyed. A memorial stone on the cliffs bears witness to their achievements. Standing among the ruins at this time of year, soldiers in period dress. Some crouch in hedgerows as if expecting an imaginary enemy to make an appearance. They provide the perfect photo opportunity for the tourist. This group faithfully recreates an archive picture of Lieutenant Colonel James Rudder at his command post as he and his men rested following the battle for Pointe-du-Hoc. Only their insignia differs from that of the Rangers. It's from this wrecked bunker that Colonel James Rudder set up his command post and held on to the Pointe-du-Hoc for 3 days, fending off attack after attack from the Germans until relieved by troops advancing from Omaha Beach. Amongst the onlookers are other military reenactors whose attire does not appear to have the same historical accuracy as this group.
If you look around here, there's a lot of guys wearing sort of uniforms and big sunglasses and garrison caps.
No helmets, because that's way too heavy for them.
Yeah. I mean, if you do it, if you are audacious enough to wear this uniform in an area like this, do it all the way.
Yeah.
And only then, the combat veterans, they like what you're doing.
They appreciate it.
Because then they recognize themselves in there.
Yeah.
But if you do it halfway, no good.
We also like to prepare our own food like this. We make copies of the original rations. And we fill them with cans and all the stuff that was in it.
Yeah.
So we can actually eat the American ration when we're out in the field. Well, we have different goals. We like to go to places like this for history, the history part of it all. But we also like to make authentic looking pictures. So we go into the woods or we try to find specific scenery so we can make a wartime picture with all the details right. So when you take a look at the picture, it might be 1944. That's quite an effort to make it like that, but that's one of the things we do.
There are several emotions. One, well, logical feeling, of course, is that of honoring the guys who actually conquered this rock, conquered this area, liberated Europe, fell here, gave their life. I mean, that's an obvious emotion that we all share. It also gives us a feeling of living history, trying to grasp what these guys went through. And of course, you can never really relive that because our life isn't being threatened here, not at all. No one's going to shoot at us. But well, we try to achieve this feeling. We camp out in pup tents in the field. So at least eat the same things, sleep as rotten as they did.
So we get the idea what they went through.
Yeah.
And if you look out at these rocks, we try to imagine that the guys landed here down the beach and had to climb up this rock under enemy fire. You can read it in books, but when you're standing here, you see exactly the heights of the rocks, the bigness of it. It's very impressive.
It all turns alive.
Yeah.
And that's a special feeling, not only for us, but I mean, yeah, as we said before, the power of this place is overwhelming, really.
You know, the history of it, it's overwhelming.
Yeah.